All right, welcome to day 4, Mastering Soul-Centered Sales. In this video, we are going to talk about how to get more yeses in a way that feels really good, aka a soul-centered sales process. So the last piece of this booked out business client creation formula is mastering the sales process. Look, sales is just another part of the coaching process. I'm going to say that again. Sales is just coaching. It's just another way of serving. It's just another way of connecting. It's just another way to get to know who your ideal clients are, what they need, and, like how to give it to them, right? Like it's just another part of coaching. So you can release expectations and just show up and serve. Just be yourself. Show up and connect, show up and serve. So the first step of mastering sales is mastering your mindset around sales. Like I said, that's, it's coaching, but we get all jumbled up in our head when we think about sales. So believing that the right clients will come to you, believing that you can show up as yourself, believing that you can show up and serve and guide your potential clients to the offer. It's just a part of the coaching process, but you don't have to be anyone else other than yourself. So believe that first. Okay? Mastered? Perfect. I'm just kidding. The mindset piece of sales is an ongoing process, right? This is why we have a mindset only call in Emerge every single month, because it needs constant attention and awareness. But you can start on it today and stay with it. The more you work on your mindset around sales, the more confident you become. And guess what happens as a result of you showing up with confidence around yourself and what you offer? More clients. That's a much bigger topic than we can cover in this short amount of time on this challenge. So we're just going to go dive into what the sales process looks like. So it can look different based on what you want to include, but here is the basic sales process, right? You're putting your visibility and marketing strategy out there. You're getting visible for the next 30 days, like we talked about yesterday. It leads to your call to action, whether your call to action is to sign up for a discovery call or a consultation call or a sales call, whatever you call it. Or a 15-minute call, a 20-minute call, a 30-minute call, an hour, whatever that is. We're not going to get into the details of that. You're going to be able to brainstorm that on the worksheet. Whatever that is, you go, marketing strategy, visibility to the call to action, sign up for a discovery call, then you get on a discovery call, and that leads you to signing a client. Woohoo, right? The discovery call is a great way to grow your know, like, and trust with potential clients. But I've also booked clients without discovery calls. But generally, if I'm using voice messaging or they already trust me and know that I'm the coach for them, they've already made the decision. So there's not as much stuff that I have to do that might be part of a discovery call. Although I do take them through the discovery call process that I teach in voice messaging as well, or just, texting as well. And I love it when people come to me and they're like, I already know you're my coach, right? And I guarantee the more visible you are and honed in on your message, you will have clients that sign up with you just because they know you are the coach for them. And eventually, as you get more and more and more clients, you won't even have to do any sales calls. Or just be like, yep, I'm going to book with you. And you're going to say, yes, all right, you're in, right? Mastering the discovery call is just another piece of coaching. See a pattern here? You help the client acknowledge where they are now, dream about where they desire to be, and you show them how you can help them bridge the gap between the two. So bridging the gap between where they are now and where they want to be. That is your discovery call process. It's that simple. But there is an art and a flow to a discovery call that converts. So it's important to have a plan in place. And I teach all of this in my Visible Impact course and inside of Emerge. But I'm going to give you the biggest secret to mastering the discovery call and converting clients. Spending ample time on overcoming objections. I hear, and I've done it, I've totally done this. When I first started, I did this all the time. So many coaches answer the question. So like when the client's like, okay, well, how much? Like, how much is this? Or what's it going to look like? How much am I pay? And then you answer like, oh, it's $1,000. And then they say, okay, thanks, bye. Right? Because it's at the end of the call. It's like, I remember giving this answer like with less than a minute left on the call or like, whatever that was, right? And guess what? They'll tell you they're going to think about it and they're not going to think about it, okay? So I want you to leave, if you have an hour call, I want you to leave at least 15 to 20 minutes of the call for time to ask questions and overcome objections. Really, the bulk of the call should be for this, because this is where your potential clients are stuck. This is where your potential clients are getting in their own way. If they're already like a heck yes, obviously you don't need to spend time here. But if you don't walk them through getting out of their own way, they're probably not going to sign up, because they're just going to continue to get into their own way. So the overcoming objections process is part of showing them, hey, is this your like deal with like you getting in your way all the time? Well, I'm not going to let that happen. You also get to show them how you're going to stand up for them as a coach, and you're not going to let them, give into their excuses and their beliefs and the limiting beliefs that are holding them back from what they want, right? This is such an important part of the call. So you've got to get really good at it. You've got to get really comfortable with overcoming objections, like talking about money and talking about time and talking to their partners, right? Talking about limiting beliefs. Like, it's just coaching. See another pattern there, right? This is all just part of the coaching process. It's just another opportunity to coach. All right, so I want you to go out and fill the worksheet, brainstorm your sales process, and I will see you in the group.